we're finally getting some mods for Jean Grey. And this mod is pretty thick. This one is called the Thick Collection, Jean and Phoenix. So not only does it change the assets of Jean herself, but it also affects her Phoenix friend. This is currently the thickest mod for Jean right now. So if you're trying to get into the thick of it, this mod is definitely for you. If you can help not getting too distracted, of course. This mod comes in multiple sizes, as well as multiple jiggle variations, so you're bound to find the version for you. We then have a mod for Psylocke's newest skin, and this one removes the jacket and flower. So instead of being covered up at the beach, Psylocke can finally go for that dip. No need to worry about getting that jacket wet now. And quite honestly, I'd say she looks a lot better. Damn. And then of course we have something for Luna Snow and her newest skin. This one is Mr. Me's Thick Luna, and I think the name is pretty spot on. This mod enhances various assets for the new skin, making Luna Snow more battle ready. This mod also comes in various sizes, so you can find the perfect size for you. We've also added a mod to remove the torso and leg ice, so that she looks a little bit more beach ready. And I gotta say, Luna Snow definitely looks ready. Hey, yo. We then have an alternate version for Venom Spider-Man. This one is called Symbiote Spider-Man, and this mod replaces the default outfit of Spider-Man. This mod comes in super detailed, almost giving us like a lifelike version of what Spider-Man would look like. This one is definitely top notch. We then have a better version of the swimsuit attire for Loki. This one is called Summer Loki, and this one actually comes with a few different options. So you can make him barefoot, enhance some of his assets, and then of course even take the robe off. You even have the ability to make him oiled up, if that's what you're looking for. Either way, I think he looks better like this for his summer skin. We then have Skimpy Emma Frost. This mod makes some edits to the Season 3 Battle Pass skin for Emma, making her a bit more battle ready. Bits and pieces of her armor are missing, making her more aerodynamic, and you can't complain about that. Our next mod is No Tail Squirrel Girl, and this mod specifically affects her symbiote outfit. So if you ever wanted to know what Squirrel Girl looked like without a tail, well, hey yo, now you do. We now have a furry version of Venom, and this is all thanks to the Venom Deer mod. I'm not sure if this is creepy or cool, but I do gotta say it is pretty unique. Hey yo. But now we have Chun-Li replacing Emma Frost, and I gotta say this girl is icy. This mod affects various Emma Frost skins, so you get a pretty cool color palette with the Will of Galacta. Her default skin will provide the default color scheme for Chun-Li, and then if you do her secondary outfit, you'll have a dark blue color instead. We then have Kefla over Mantis, and this is a mod I'm definitely not going to complain about. The more DBZ characters we have, the better. Maybe not the most fitting character for Kefla to replace, but it definitely looks pretty sleek in game. We even have Gogeta replacing Captain America, and honestly, this is looking nice. I'd rather be running around with Gogeta and a shield over Captain America any day. But we can't forget Goku. This mod is dripped out Goku over Iron Fist, and man is this boy definitely dripped out. I wouldn't want to be caught without a health pack with this man on my tail. Then we finally have one of the most perfect mods for the Hulk. You start off as the human version of Shrek, and of course when you Hulk out, you turn into the big green man. And then of course after your ult charges up, you turn into the ultimate monstrous Shrek. This man's is definitely a menace. Damn. We then have the perfect mod to pair with Thick Dagger. We've always had mods for Dagger herself, but now we finally have Muscular Cloak. This mod makes Cloak absolutely jacked. And you even have an option to put some hair on his chest. So which one you choosing? We then have a pretty cool ult replacer for Phoenix.
You are nothing!
And this simply just replaces the Phoenix into the Pokemon Moltres. So you gotta love that. We then have Mr. Me's Thick Squirrel Girl, but from the Season 2 Battle Pass. This mod reshapes Squirrel Girl, enhancing her battle prowess, as well as removing her tail. Now she'll never miss a nut. We then have Joseph Joestar over Hawkeye, giving you some variation if you're a Hawkeye main. Muscular Namor is here, this time with the Phoenix King skin, so you can get a more muscly version of Namor's newest skin. This man's is absolutely jacked. This one also comes with a few different styles, so you can pick and choose which one you want. If you ever wanted to know what Rocket Raccoon looked like without all of that bulky armor, well, with the nudist Rocket, you can find out. I'd say he looks a bit weird, but I guess this would be a raccoon's natural state. We then have a recolor for Spider-Man's new symbiote suit, and this mod is called Spider-Man Black Suit Null Red. So the new red markings are meant to resemble what Null has. I'd say it actually looks pretty cool. Helldivers has finally joined Marvel Rivals, replacing Winter Soldier, and this mod looks like it fits well into the game. The detail on the armor is immaculate. Magneto has now been replaced with Shadow Mewtwo, so now you get a pretty cool new tank, and it even has some different color schemes depending on the skin that you choose. Piccolo over Mr. Fantastic is finally back, making the man with the plan finally playable again in Marvel Rivals. And man, you just gotta love Piccolo. Invisible Woman finally has something comfy to wear. So with the Undisu Storm mod, we now know the real reason Mr. Fantastic doesn't let go of his girl. This mod comes of course in black as well as white, so you have a few different options. I never thought Blastoise as the Thing would be a thing, but here we are. Blastoise is now replacing the Thing, and this water Pokemon definitely be throwing some hands. Damn, Blastoise kinda got it going on. We now finally have Muscular Wolverine, and this mod simply makes Wolverine more jacked than he already is. You even have options to be shirtless, just walk around in a jockstrap, or you even have hair or no hair. The perfect Wolverine is just a few clicks away. We then have Dark Samus replacing Ultron, and man, if this isn't the perfect mod. You get a nice new cool design, giving you that Ultron Samus theme. But then you even have an option to remesh his Imperative Patch Drone. So now it will be replaced by whatever this thing is. I'm loving it. We also have Furry Groot Werewolf, and this replaces Groot with a furry werewolf. I don't know how fitting it is, but at least you have a few more options for playing Groot. We then have Marvel Tokon inspired Storm Skin. This mod is inspired by the Fighting Souls Marvel game, so if you ever played that and liked the outfit, well, now you have the option to play it in Marvel Rivals. Hey yo. The best mod for Marvel Rivals has been updated for Season 3. Supersized Squirrel Girl is back and bigger than ever. So of course we have her default outfit all supersized, and ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. But now we even have supersized variants for her other outfits. Hey yo. So now Squirrel Girl can be a supersized dragon. And actually this one looks pretty good, I like it. Of course she has a supersized punk skin now as well. Look at them boats. Squirrel Girl even looks stunning in her summer outfit. The sun is out and definitely them buns. And then now even her symbiote suit has been added. So now we have a supersized Venom outfit. And you have to admit this is a piece of art. Favorite Squirrel Girl mod so far. We also have a new mod for Phoenix, and this one is called Remove Phoenix Force. And this is a rather simple mod. This removes her little partner. So now in game, all you'll see is Jean Grey walking about. So if you like that, now you have the option to remove them. We finally have an upgrade for Thor Summer Skin. And this mod is called Muscular Thor Summer Skin. This mod actually comes with a bunch of different variants, so you can choose from multiple variants, including the ability to remove the bag from Thor. And since this is a Muscular Thor mod, Thor has been beefed up quite a bit. Them muscles are muscling. Now there's no need to wait for Emma Frost's swimsuit costume, because now there's a mod for that. This is the Sunbathed Gym. So now Emma Frost joins in all the summer fun. We then have one of the coolest replaces for the Thing yet. The Thing has now been replaced with the Juggernog. And man, isn't this the perfect fit? The Juggernog is all suited up, and he's ready to lay the beat down on you. We definitely could use a few more tanks in the game, so until the Juggernog actually comes, you can play him as the Thing. we now have the ultimate ult replacer for Magneto. This is simply called Goku Spirit Bomb Ult Audio. And man, if this isn't the best mod since canned bread. This mod will forever be in my mod list now. We now have a Psylocke Summer Skin Recolor pack. And this mod is packed with a whole bunch of different recolors. This mod lets you choose between 8 different colors for Psylocke Summer Skin. So you have an all black variation, black with red, purple and blue, all white of course, purple and red, an all red variation, a nice white and red one, black and white, the classic color scheme, and then of course all black. Whatever color you need, this mod has it. We also have a Goth Psylocke replacing her Vengeance skin, and this one actually comes with some enhanced physics. So if you're looking for a Goth mommy Psylocke, well, here you go. Android 18 is here, this time replacing Luna Snow. And this time she's in all pink. She's in sport mode and looking extra spicy. Gohan over Spider-Man is finally back as well for season 3. So if you want to do some web swinging with adult Gohan, he is back and better than ever. But now we also have a Symbiote Spider-Man Anti-Venom Recolor. This mod turns Spider-Man's newest Venom skin into the Anti-Venom skin. And this one is looking top notch. We then have Casual Jean Grey. This puts Phoenix in her casual attire. The head has been edited a bit as well, adding some glasses to the character. Hey yo. We now have Tigress over Iron Fist. So our favorite Kung Fu Panda Tiger is now replacing him. If I see this tiger running through the air, man, I'm about to run. Jolene Cujo joins us replacing Mantis. So you now have a few more options to choose if you want to play Mantis with a pretty nice character design. Catwoman is also here to replace Emma Frost. And she definitely has the zest to pull it off. This is the Catwoman from Arkham Knight. So if you're trying to meow a little and match, Catwoman is your go-to. We finally get another Digimon now. So now Gomamon is here replacing Jeff. And ain't this man's just the cutest. This mod is fully animated as well, so there's no awkwardness you see with a lot of these other Jeff mods. This one is definitely pretty sleek. I'm liking it. Geodude joins the Marvel Rivals party, replacing Iron Fist. We're gonna have to change this man's name to Rock Lee or something, because things are about to get rocky. Even the MVP screen with Geodude, it just hits different. Damn. Even in an actual match, Geodude is looking fresh. And I didn't know rocks can fly. Hey yo. We then have a Skimpy Phoenix remesh. And it kind of looks like this one gets inspiration from the Emma Frost skin. It's got that same design going on. Hey yo. We now have Joseph Joestar over Spider-Man, which not too sure who he is, but he kind of looks like Indiana Jones. Plus it has a nice anime-esque design. I'm loving it. We have a new mod for Invisible Woman's newest skin, and this one is called Curvy Sue Storm. This simply gives Susan Storm some thicker healing powers from head to toe. Sue Storm is ready to provide those heals. This skin is definitely worth buying now. But now we have Chubby Emma Frost X Revolution. This mod allows you to have a chubbier version of Emma Frost. So if you need some of that in your life, nothing is stopping you now. And we also have Chubby Malice. And as the same as Emma Frost, this packs on a few pounds to the Malice skin. Hey yo. We have a thick Symbiote Squirrel Girl mod now. And this mod basically gives Squirrel Girl a few more places to hide her nuts. Squirrel Girl is a bit thicker. And this mod even removes the tail for Squirrel Girl. Hey yo. Luna Snow continues to get some love. And this time we have a new one for her summer skin. This is Mr. Me's Thick Luna. And you already know that ice is definitely packing. With this mod, you know that the sun is out, and of course the buns are out. Damn. Psylocke hasn't been left out either. We also have Mr. Me's Thick Psylocke. And with this mod, there is actually a few different versions. So you can remove the jacket and the sword, or a combo of the two. Whatever version you pick though, you definitely can't go wrong. We now have Fatty Phoenix. This mod enlarges Jean Grey as well as her Phoenix partner. Plus jiggle physics have been enabled. Hey yo. Of course, this works for her alternate color scheme as well, and even her Chaos Phoenix skin. And I'd say that's finger licking good. Although in-game you might be at a slight disadvantage since your screen space is taken up a bit. We then have some updates for the large Luna Snow mod, this time bringing in her summer skin for a ride. Hey, yo, why is this so good? Now Luna Snow can love the body she's in, and I'd say she's in a nice one. Of course, her original costumes is working as well, so even her fit from last season has been plumpified. Her original Shining Star dress has been plumpified, and then even her Mirai 2099 skin has been amplified. I think I just found my new favorite Luna Snow mod. We then have a few updates for the Fantastic Susan Storm mod. So of course we have her original outfits with some extra invisible shielding. Her Malice skin is looking nice and zesty. Hey yo. The Blood Shield outfit has actually been added in now. So if you earn that skin in competitive, now you can play the best version of it. Even her wedding skin has been added. And shoot, I'd still marry her. Her new Future Foundation skin is here as well. And I gotta say that suit can stretch. I need me one of those. And then even her latest First Step suit has been added too. So this mod affects every single one of her skins. You gotta love that. But you know we can't leave out Psylocke either. The Plump Psylocke mod has of course been updated as well. And this version of Psylocke definitely isn't playing around. No pun intended. As you can see, the summer skin has been added to the Plump Psylocke. Of course, you still have her original skins in her alternate color scheme as well. Her Blood Karuto skin even is plumpified. The Vengeance skin is looking mighty fine. Physics enabled, I guess. And then even the Retro X uniform. Psylocke is now fully covered. We then have Muhammad Avdal and Magician's Red over Phoenix. The man from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures is here. And I haven't gotten this far in the series yet, but this man's is looking spicy. Butts and Bulges is back for season 3. It's had a few updates with some enhanced physics. And man, why does it look like Venom's oiled up? So of course you have Wolverine too, with everything kind of gyrating. Damn, that man's stacked. Captain America's back, whether you want him in his default outfit or even in his Avengers fit. Hey yo. Namor is cooking as well in his Wakanda Forever skin. And now Mr. Richard Reed has some competition. And of course we can't forget the Human Torch. This man's is stack-a-lacking as well. The Black Panther is really baking those brownies. Hey yo. Iron Man is using that nanotechnology for its full potential. That thing be grooving. Mr. Fantastic, of course, is looking fantastic. Damn, Susan, you sharing? And then last but not least is Spider-Man. Or should I say Spider Buns? Hey, yo, chill, dawg. We finally have the thong now. The Thing has finally got the summer skin he deserves. And now this may be the best summer skin in the game. This is the skin we truly should have gotten. Sun's out and now the buns are out. Hey, yo. We also have a mod to sculpt the Thing's head to look like the movie version. So with the First Step skin equipped, this mod trims down that big ol' head. So now we can get a movie accurate version of the Thing with this skin. This new look kind of growing on me. Moon Knight now has a Batman Beyond mod replacer, and this one actually looks like it could be in the game. This mod is definitely pretty detailed, giving you those authentic Batman Beyond vibes. We then have the Hot Squirrel Summer mod. This mod enhances various features of Squirrel Girl, gives her a nice tan, and then the skin even appears wetter, almost like she just freshly got out from taking a dip in the ocean. This version of Squirrel Girl definitely hits a little different. What if Blade was a werewolf instead? Well, with the Furry Werewolf Blade mod, you can find out. This mod turns this vampire into a full-fledged werewolf. So if you happen to be Team Jacob instead of Edward, you have the option to switch it up. You can now slice and dice as the furry fellow instead. Hey, yo. The Fatty Phoenix mod has been updated to reflect the new Jade skin. So now you can play as Supersized Phoenix in your earned competitive skin. Doctor Strange has been transformed into the Solaris Knight from the Power Rangers. And now there's definitely enough Power Ranger mods to have a full 6 stack. This mod is very detailed and ready to go into battle. We then have Bender as Mr. Fantastic. fantastic. And I'd say Bender from Futurama definitely is a good fit. This man is ready to binge it down. The model looks great in game, and then even when you go supersized, man, this man will clap you down. Definitely a pretty well-made mod. I'm loving it. You even get a gold Bender skin if you have his alternate color scheme. It doesn't get any better than that. If you're looking for a fitting character swap for Blade, well, now we have Levi Ackerman. So if you're ready to attack some titans, this man has you covered. Just don't try to use his alternate skin. Hey yo. We then have a pretty robust set of bunny suit mods. So now we have bunny suit Venom, and this man is looking absolutely glorious. Imagine this man flying at you. We also have bunny suit Psylocke, and this mod replaces her Vengeance outfit, giving her a pretty zesty new look. Bunny suit Phoenix is also here, and I gotta say the Phoenix is looking more fiery than ever. Hey yo. You even have Magic in a bunny suit, and even though her leggings are a little bit scratched up, she is still looking mighty fine. But I have to say that Emma Frost has the best bunny suit out of them all. Damn. Emma Frost is just absolutely styling. I mean, you can't complain about that. You even get a couple of different colors depending on the skin that you choose. We then have a mod called Kindred as Dagger. This mod changes both cloak and dagger, I'm guessing by turning them into animals and then adding masks to both of these characters, which I should say is optional. So you could instead go with a maskless version if you prefer. We then have May replacing Squirrel Girl. So if you want to play as Mei Ling instead, you now have the option to do so. You can even choose a tail or no tail version. Bobby Drake the Iceman is here to replace Luna Snow. So if you want to play as the true Ice Queen, Bobby Drake has you covered. We then have some pretty cool ult and voice replacers. This first one is for the Punisher, and this is called Dukem Nukem Voice Pack.
Killing is my business, and business is good. Ed, make my day. Swallow this. Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Double kill.
My gun's bigger than yours. This is one target-rich environment. I've got balls of steel.
Double kill.
So as ult as well as various voice lines have been replaced, we have a new ult replacer for Phoenix.
It can't control its path! Phoenix rises!
We actually have a Spidey emote replacer giving the Bully Maguire theme song.
Watch out, they're headed our way!
Man, that man can shake it. Emma Frost has a new Go to Sleep ult audio replacer.
Go to sleep, 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 I got time for you.
I'm absolutely loving that one. We have the Goku Spirit Bomb ult replacer for Magneto.
Take this! Spirit!
Here they are now.
Take this! Spirit bomb!
Double kill.
And this is absolutely the best ult replacer for right now. Jeff has a pretty cool I Am Shork ult replacer.
I'm a shork!
And then even Blade has an ult replacer called Virgil Bury the Light.
You shall die! Foolishness.
Which actually fits the anime theme of Levi Ackerman. Pochita Jeff is back in Marvel Rivals. And man, I've been waiting for this OG mod to come back. There's just no way you can get enough of this one. Pochito Jeff just hits a little bit different. We have Dino Megazord over Blade. And man, this Megazord is styling. I'm definitely not mad at this mod. Hey yo. We also have Bunny Suit Squirrel Girl. And shoot, she looks good as a squirrel and a bunny, I must say. I'm loving this one too. We have a pretty cool first step Human Torch mod, and this one is always on, flame on. So no matter what you're doing in game, he will forever be in his flame on looking mode. Now that's kinda hot. We then have the Punisher Redux mod. This is a retexture overhaul of Punisher's default skin, his logo, and all of his weapons. You have a choice between black or blue color schemes, and you even have different symbols that you can pick and choose depending on what your taste is. So whether you want the OG symbol or some alternatives, this mod lets you pick and choose. You'll even notice for the guns that they've all been blacked out and they're less colorful. Now this is finally the real Punisher. Damn. We then have Luna Wedding Dress mod. This changes the Invincible Woman to make her look like Luna. So if you're trying to look foxy in a wedding dress, you just gotta say, hey, ow. And then of course, as you saw, this even puts a bag on Mr. Fantastic's head. What's this man trying to hide? We then have the mod Phoenix the Incarnate collection. And this mod actually comes with a few different options for you. You have 2 different versions of the mod, so you can choose different long hairstyles, different supernova textures, or even go with the classic X-Men look. There's even various recolors for the Chaos Phoenix skin, so customized to your heart's content. Now we have the Shadow Power Ranger over Blade, giving Blade yet another skin in case you're trying to get a little fancy. This skin is sparkling, and for some reason I'm tingling. I'm loving this one. And then we have yet another Phoenix Remesh, and this mod is simply called Phoenix Remesh. This mod recolors her default outfits so that she more closely resembles her comic book look. They've even swapped out the hair to give it a longer appearance. The eyes glow as well, and you even have the option to update the UI appearance with it. Definitely an all-in-one mod for all of your Phoenix needs. The best mod for Blade has arrived in Marvel Rivals.
Somebody's always trying to ice skate uphill.
Blade has been added to the Muscular series of mods, so now you get to see this man's in all his glory. He's had some more muscle packed on, not to mention the addition of some cake. And you even get an option to add some Diddy oil, which of course you know we had to add on. Hey yo. This mod actually comes with a few different clothing options, so you could have the short jacket add-on if you wanted to, or a few more 19 inches of Venom type add-ons. And then of course we have the ice skating uphill voice add-on, so you can have that iconic line in game.
Somebody's always trying to ice skate uphill.
We also have the Baywatch retexture for Psylocke. This recolors her breezy butterfly skin with more of a Baywatch-esque color scheme. So you can choose the retexture version, which basically just changes the color scheme. So you can use the color pattern with some of your other favorite mods, or you can use the retexture version, which will change up Psylocke's body a bit. So you have the addition of some bangs, as well as some longer hair. Zoro from One Piece is here to replace the one and only Blade. And you get the gold sword with his Daybreak costume, or the silver version with his default. We now have the Loki robe of relaxation, and this modifies Loki's newest summer skin. So now as you can see, it's semi-transparent, really giving you those beach vibes. We now have a Black Widow variant called Rose Eclipse. This mod replaces her Phoenix Widow skin, reworking her entirely. So she now has a black and pink color palette, mesh edits, and new VFX. This is actually a very detailed mod. We now have the Thick Queen in Black Hela, which allows you to play Hela's newest skin in the thickest way possible. Definitely not complaining about that. We also have Thick Scarlet Witch for her MCU skin. This mod enhances her chaos powers and truly harnesses them for you to use. We then have Guyana Snow, which is another summer skin replacer for Luna Snow. So now Miss Snow has a reshaped hairstyle. She has a new lavender fur coat, chromed out swimsuit apparel, and the ice has been removed from her chest area. This one actually looks pretty sleek. Guar Jeff is back, so if you're looking for something even more cute and cuddly, you now have the Guar's hood. And speaking of Jeff, we now have a Jeff fin KO prompt. So instead of the usual shark symbol, you can now swap it out with an actual fin, which is definitely a bit more fitting. We have Lean Bow replacing Captain America, so if you're looking to add more Power Rangers to your squad, we have another few additions. Black Panther shoulder's even been replaced by Daishi, another Power Ranger mod looking to make it into your roster. This man is looking majestic too. The Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare Kill Pop KO is back. So you can have those iconic pop sounds back. Then we even have an old sound replacer for Emma called Come to Mommy.
Come to mommy. That's mommy's good boy. Doing such a good job for me.
Emma has it absolutely going on. Now, I don't know who this man's is, but he's here to replace Blade. We have yet another Blade replacer, and this man is called Vortex. So if you want to play with the wolf dog looking dude, here you go. We have another Power Ranger, this time for Luna Snow. And this one is the White Mystic Power Ranger, which seems to be a fitting replacement. The Blade Redux mod is here, and this is a retexture of Blade's outfits and weapons. This is an attempt to make him get his comic and movie look back, so this mod makes his leather jacket a bit more shiny. His gear has now all been blacked out, and now he's equipped with those long silver swords, plus of course his shoddy Bugatti. You even have the option to change the color of his backsword, so you can go for red or the silver version. So if you're trying to stay classic, this is the mod for you. Now I just had to bring this mod back. This is the Jeff Hammer. This is one of the OG mods, and it's actually still working in season 3.5. You'll just need to do a little work to get it working. You'll need to use that Repack Rivals Unpacker and Repacker 2.0, but it is definitely worth it. And then we have the JJ Jameson Announcer Voice Replacer.
That's great. What are you waiting for? Keep it going. We need a clean sweep. 4 in a row. Someone call my line. I need a celebratory trim. 5. What are you trying to prove? 6 in a row. That's fruitcake material right there. Unbelievable. Someone get a picture of that.
Ever wonder what some of your favorite Marvel Rivals characters would look like if they took off their shoes? Well, with these bare feet mods, you can find out. The Hulk Barefoot mod for the Joe Fixit skin has Hulk looking like he's supposed to, without any shoes. Because to be honest, I don't think there's a shoe that's big enough to fit these kind of feet. God damn. These feet kind of look spicy though. Magneto's King Magnus has a barefoot mod as well. So now the king can let those pearly toes breathe. Honestly, I think Magneto could be a foot model. His feet skin looks silky smooth. And I need to know who does his pedicures. These feet are picture perfect. No wonder he's the king. Wolverine's bearing it all in his patch skin. And just as expected, Wolverine got those hairy berries. Man, his feet have been through it all. But hey, if you're into hairy feet, I guess Wolverine would be your man. Captain America takes off his shoes in the Star Spangled Style skin, which it actually does look pretty cool. This man has some model picture perfect feet as well. And then finally Loki has some bare feet as well. First for his Loki season 2 skin, which has this man's feet out. Not the prettiest of things. But then there's also the President Loki style, which now he's barefoot. The president has to relax too, I guess. Unfortunately, it still sounds like you're wearing your shoes, but these mods are actually kind of cool seeing your bare feet run through the map. Definitely not too bad for a simple barefoot mod. Hey yo. This mod turns Squirrel Girl into an actual squirrel. Yeah, damn. It's called Squirrel Girl Squirrel, and now you can get that squirrel on squirrel action. We then have a mod just called Punisher, and this mod is a full-on overhaul. The Punisher's been outfitted with a custom mesh, so now he's in a trench coat with custom physics. He's got his Punisher logo on the back with some knives for extra punishing. He's got that Punisher face paint, and then you even have an option to add the beard in. You can also opt to have no face paint and no beard, and even have the logo on the front instead of the back. And if you wanted to go capeless, you can do that as well. So you can have your fully customized Punisher. It even comes with custom UI elements, so you can truly feel immersed in the game. Then we have Thick Psylocke, but this time it's for her Retro X uniform. And man, I don't think this uniform has looked better than this. You think Psylocke single? Damn. We now have Danny Rand's Iron Fist, which remeshes the Marvel Rivals version to look more closely to Danny Rand's Iron Fist. And I gotta say that bandana do be looking good. It even works for the alternate skin color. Now, who could this be? We now have Rogue replacing Scarlet Witch. And this mod does truly come fully stacked. You get a very cool character design, Rogue's hair equipped with the physics, and then you also get the whole UI replacement. This includes the KO prompts, as well as your avatar. And that Lord one do be looking spicy. And then you'll notice we also have some VFX changes. So now in game, all of our attacks will have a greenish hue. This includes her Mystic Projection skill, and then of course her ultimate ability. And you gotta admit the design looks like Marvel Rivals made it themselves. We then have thick Black Widow for the Phoenix Widow skin, giving Black Widow a few extra places to store some ammo. Shoo, I might become a Black Widow main. We now also have a thick Squirrel Girl mod, and this time it affects her Sunshine Squirrel Girl skin. This mod also allows you to have a tailless version, which I'd say makes perfect sense. You wouldn't want to get sand on the tail anyway, right? We finally have a male version of Dagger. And honestly, I don't think I've seen a zestier mod for Marvel Rivals yet. Hey, yo. MCU Strange is in the house. This is a retexture mod for Doctor Strange, turning his default outfit into the MCU version. So now his outfit looks like it's straight out from the movie. We then have the Mangaverse Spider skin, which changes Pete's skin to look something like this. This affects his default outfit, but if you switch over to the Chasm suit, he will have a symbiote version as well. Now the mod you've been waiting for is here. This mod is called Virgil, the Alpha and the Omega, and this is a full-on replacer for Blade. This swaps the character, VFX, UI, and sound. This is basically an all-in-one mod. So not only do you get this very detailed character, you get the full-on UI replacer, so you get new custom avatars, and man, look at that Lord one. You get a few new VFX for Virgil, and then when you use your ultimate, it has been changed up as well. These cape physics and that glowing sword, man, I am straight bussin'. We have the classic symbiote The Thing, and this is a basic mod that recolors the Thing symbiote skin to resemble the classic symbiote colors. So if you want the Thing to be a little bit more lore accurate, here you go. We still have a few more things to Thing though. This one is called Jack Kirby The Thing, and this version of the Thing replaces the Sunshine skin. Not too bad. But then we also have First Step The Thing shirtless. So now when you have his movie outfit equipped, you can hit him with the biceps and the triceps. Yeah, damn. Meow. Because now we have the Kitty Mantis. This puts Mantis into, I guess, kitty attire, which I guess fits her newest emote quite well. Meow. We now have Casual Jean Grey X-Men Evolution skin, and this is replacing Phoenix's default skin. So if you're trying to get one of those movie accurate skins in game, which honestly looks quite nice, you gotta add this addition. Goth Magic is here, and this turns Magic into a goth mommy. Her default outfit has been turned to all black, and I am absolutely loving it. There's a new version for Thick Luna Snow, so if some of the other mods are a little bit too thick for you, you now have an option that might tickle your fancy. Invisible Woman Gothic Bride is here, and this mod turns Susan into a goth mommy. She has some new face paint, some goth inspired makeup, and then her wedding dress has been transformed into an all black color. Very nice design. But we also have Bottom Heavy Invisible Woman, and this one is specifically for the Blood Shield skin. Susan Storm has definitely been hitting the gym. Emma Frost now has more sauce, so now her standard outfit has been replaced with the X-Men outfit, which I am honestly loving. Yeah. Thick Hella Yami no Karasu has finally made its debut, and honestly, there is no way you're escaping Hella now. we now have a Human Torch punk skin, which turns the Human Torch's standard outfit into a punk styled version. He has some earrings, chains on his neck, and various accessories to give him a new punk mood. I'm digging it. We then have a mod simply called Invisible Woman, which actually has a bunch of different customization options. So you can get different variations of her standard outfit, a bunch of different color schemes, even some options that change up the hair, and a bunch more. I mean, shoot. This looks nice. Mr. Richard Reed, I see you. Black Panther has been replaced with General Grievous. And I know he only has 2 arms, but this man will still tickle you to death. But do you know who this is? Because this guy Pekka is now replacing Thor. So now Thor is in a full suit of armor. And instead of wielding a hammer, now he has himself a trusty sword.
Start digging in your butt, bub. Can't you said to oil up and start digging in your butt, twin?
We now have a mod for Spider-Man called Ultimate Josh Keaton. And this is a total Spider-Man voice line overhaul.
This ought to be fun. See ya! I hope you guys have good health. Some good old-fashioned rage! Not really that angry, I just like the sound of it.
Double KO.
We finally have Sanji, and he's here to replace Iron Fist. And man, I've been waiting on this one for a while now. And now with Sanji in the picture, you can almost play with the full crew now. So we have Luffy, of course, replacing Mr. Fantastic. You have Nami replacing Storm. Hey, yo. Zoro replacing Blade, of course. But now we need to wait for Usopp to get updated again, as well as my man, Chopper. Emma Frost has another cool looking skin, and this one is called New X-Men. This gives her a custom new outfit. So you have white with her default fit, or if you use her alternate color scheme, you can have the all black version. This also comes with custom avatars so that you can get the full experience. We also have an alt replacer voice line, and this one is called Stupid Man Thing.
Stupid man thing! You won't live long, even if you
Definitely do not make her mad. We then have an updated Black Widow mod, which again is another one of those mods with a lot of customization options. So you have hair swaps, different colors for basically whatever you're looking for. Same for Scarlet Witch as well. There are various customization options up the yin yang. Pretty unique options including hats, hair color changes, and even different color options. You definitely can't go wrong. Luna Snow has a new cool skin, and this one is called Luna Snow Midnight. This puts Luna in an all blue skirt, adds some new color to her hair, and even adds an optional mask you can choose. So now it looks like you have a second option for that gala skin. The love keeps on coming for the Invisible Woman, and this mod is called Transparent Seduction. This changes Susan's first step skin into something a little bit more invisible. We have a new ult replacer for Iron Man.
Jarvis, maximum pulse that family of 4. Pulse cannons and arguments, toot sweet!
So there's that. Captain America has become a bit more zesty with his ult replacer. And now we even have Web of Shadows sound effects for our man Spider-Man.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
The super customizable Psylocke mod is back, which like those other previous mods, allows you to get some pretty in-depth customization options. I mean, look at that. You even get a kimono. This mod author definitely knows what they're doing. And then we have the mod Blade showing what lies under his vest. With this, he still has his trench coat on, but it looks like he forgot his shirt at home. And for this mod, you even get to choose if you want his glasses on or off. Whichever one you choose, you know this man is styling. Yeah. Dang you. Now if you're tired of Penny Parker always hiding in the mech, well, now you can do some healing. Penny Parker as Luna Snow does just that. And sure, I'm down with it. The Muscular Iron Fist mod is here, replacing the Phoenix Fist skin. So now we have some extra muscle added. He's now mostly shirtless, and now this man is looking sleeker than ever. Now who knew we needed an Egyptian Mantis? Mantis is absolutely styling with an all new custom design. I mean, look at that detail. I am absolutely loving that. This is the skin we didn't even know we needed. Fishboy has done it again. We now have the Thick Collection mod for the new summer skins. Hey, yo. Luna's newest skin has had a bit of a change, and you do get a few different options of sizes depending on what you're looking for. Whatever size you do choose though, you need to add an Ayo to the end of that, because holy moly guacamole, Luna Snow can heal me anytime. Psylocke has received that loving as well though. She has been enhanced to the fullest, and now somehow she's thicker than Emma Frost. How did that happen? Ain't no way she's sneaking around looking like this. We then have the Explorer Luna Snow, which brings this Fortnite character to replace Luna Snow, just in case you're looking for something a little less thick. Ultra Instinct Goku is here to replace Iron Fist once again. So now the only thing we're missing is those Goku voice replacer lines. If those ever get revamped for the newest season, this man will stay locked in my mod list. We now have the Thick Magic Phoenix Demon skin. So now we finally get a little extra loving for Magic's best skin. Thank you. Now there is a large size and an extra large size, just in case you don't like your oatmeal as thick. Mantis has been added to the Power Ranger roster, and she's been turned into the Jungle Fury Yellow Power Ranger. And as you look at the skin, man, just look at that texture. This is actually looking pretty spicy. This even comes with some UI changes, so your skin will match the in-game icons. Now I know you remember Doughy Dagger, but now there's been an update for her newest skin, and it definitely looks pretty good. The Polarity skin for Cloak and Dagger is now thicker than ever. Man, I might just have to keep this mod on. Jeez. But luckily Dagger still has those moves. Hey, yo. We now have some pretty cool VFX for the Malice skin. So now when you equip this skin, Malice's effects will now be a red tint. So when she's invisible, she'll be red. The shield for your allies will now be red. You'll notice that some of the effects around her hands have been changed. And then of course when you use your ultimate, that will now be red as well. This is a pretty cool touch to get some distinction from some of the other skins Susan has. Now you know the Muscular Venom mod, which plumps Venom up with some extra muscle and even gives them a slight jiggle. But now there's a mod called Every Venom Oiled Up. And just as the mod says, this saturates Venom in a whole bunch of oil. So now this man's is glistening. This works for all of the skins as well. So Anti-Venom, the Hyper Orange skin, Pink Bubble without that trouble, but it even affects skins like the Lingering Imprint. So now he's nice and extra glossy. The Space Knight is now oiled up. And then of course, even the Snow Symbiote skin. Yeah, damn. I knew Venom was extra special. We now have Philip J. Fry Namor, which does come in 2 different colors depending on the skin you choose. So now if you install this with the Bender mod, you got yourself the dynamic duo. Can the Thing even grow a beard? Well, with the First Step the Thing beard mod, it looks like he has a beard now. Definitely a slight little change that gives the Thing the look from the Fantastic Four movie, but then it also gives him a rocky beard. Good luck shaving that. We then have the Hefty Hela Symbiote Queen add-on. So now her latest skin has been added to the Hefty collection, keeping Hela juicier than ever. Black Widow has also had the same treatment with her newest skin. So now you can be the biggest sniper in the game. Shoot, I might keep this one actually. I am definitely loving this one. We have the Body Reshape Hela Queen in black, and this readjusts Hela's body to be the queen she deserves to be. Hey, I ain't complaining. But we also have a redesign of Venom himself, and this is a mod that gets rid of the modern adaptations of this character and brings back his classic look. So if we just take a look at his toes, well, now there is no toes. In the Marvel Rivals version, there was. And now the logo on his front chest has been modified too, including the back design as well. Now this is definitely a subtle change, but if you're a fan of that more classic look, well, now you have an option to get it back. This also works for the different variants of his skin, including the cyan version if you were lucky enough to get him. So now it's out with the modern and in with the classic. We have a different kind of body reshape for Dagger this time, giving her Polarity bot outfit a different kind of look. And I gotta say, the mods just keep on getting better and better. Definitely loving this one as well. And of course, Black Widow has a new body reshape as well. So various proportions have been adjusted for her newest skin, but then they even give you the option to keep the hood off or on. And honestly, I think she looks a little better with it off. Either way, this mod is kind of fire. It's me, Mario. Jeff has now been turned into Jario. So now Jeff has Mario's iconic hat, his nose, and now a mustache. Hey yo, why is this low-key kind of fire? But that's not all this mod does. The spray has been turned into Mario himself. And he even has custom icons. Damn, how cool is that? Not to mention, if you missed it, the jiggly mustache. That's a nice add-on. There are also various sound effects that come included with this mod. So now when you dive, you'll now hear the star music, and then even with the team up with Groot, you'll hear that iconic Mario jump sound. Damn, this mod is, you know what? I'm gonna add this to my mod list right now. I'm loving this one. But now we have Blade. If you really want to get the party started with this man, you gotta add the Blade Rave mod.
1,000 gods!
This lets you choose between 3 different rave sounds every time you want to use his own. That's just too hot to pass up. Damn.